Hello guys, welcome so much for this lesson, and today I'm going to show you how you can form the SUS4 chords. Now, the other time I showed you how you can form the suspended 2 chords, and this one is going to be a very quick lesson because I'm just going to show you the formula on how you can create SUS4 chords, and maybe later on I'll show you how you can use suspended 4 chords. Now, we are going to start in the key of C. So we are going to start in the key of C, and so we said for you to create a SUS chord or a suspended, whether a SUS2 or SUS4 chord, first you need to understand. What you need to understand is you need to understand the scale of a certain key for you to build a SUS chord. So, for instance, in the key of C, this is the key of C. Yeah, so in the key of C, this is the C major scale. So that is the solfa ladder in the key of C. And we first build the root chord, or we build the major chord in the key of C. So we build a major chord by playing the root, third, and fifth of the major scale. So this is the key of C. So this is the root, this is the third, and this is the fifth. So I have C, E, G. I have C, E, G in the key of C. So the last time I showed you how you can create SUS2. So I want us to create SUS2, and then we create SUS4. And then I'll show you the difference between SUS2 and SUS4. So this is the C root. This is the C root chord, or C major. So for us to form a C suspended 2, we lower the third by a full tone. We lower the third by a full tone. So that means for us to form a SUS2 chord, we play the root, second, and the fifth of the major scale. So this is the C major. So if we lower the third, this is the third because this is in the third degree of the major scale of C. So if we lower the third by a full tone, we said a full tone is a distance between 3 keys, or it's a 2 combined half tones. So this is a half and this is a half. So if I lower it to E, it means I'll have created a C suspended 2. So that is a C sus2. So for us to form a sus2, we lower the third by a full tone. That is, if you have this one here, a C major, you lower it by 2 half tones. So 1, 2. So this is a C sus2. Try to create a G sus2 chord. Let us create it here. So this is a G major chord. If we lower the third by a full tone, that is 1, a half tone, a half tone. So this is a G sus2 chord. Let's try the key of C sharp. So this is a C sharp major chord. If we lower the third is F. If we lower F by 2 half tones, that is a full tone. That is 1, 2. So this is a C sharp sus2. Let's try the last one, the key of B. So this is a B major. If we lower the third by a full tone, that is 1, 2. So this is a B suspended 2 chord. Okay, now let's try to form a SUS4 chord and see what's the difference between a SUS2 and a SUS4. So let us go back to the key of C. Yeah, so this is the key of C, C major. So I want us to form a SUS4 chord. A SUS4 chord in the key of C. So for us to form a SUS4 chord, we just play the root, the fourth, and the fifth. So as the name suggests, a SUS2, you play the root, the second, that is you play 1, 2, and 5. And then a SUS4, you play a 1, 4, and 5. Yeah, so it's just that simple. It's just that simple. The name suggests itself. So the chord of C, C major, C major. So if we augment the third, or if we raise the third, let me use that term. If we raise the third by a half tone, we'll have created a SUS4 chord in the key of C. So this is a C major. So if we raise the third, this one, by a half tone, so this is a SUS4. And SUS4 and SUS2, they normally do relate. They normally do relate. Because you can find like a SUS4 in the key of C is a SUS2 in the key of F. If you invert that chord, you can find they just do relate. So you can see it's a SUS2 in the key of F. And it's also a SUS4 in the key of C. So they do relate. They do relate. Yeah, so we form SUS4 by playing the root, fourth, and fifth of the major scale. So this is how we can play a SUS4 chord. Let's try to form a SUS4 in the key of B. So this is the root, second, third, fourth, and fifth. So this is a B SUS4. So we just take the third, we raise the third by a half tone. The key of C sharp. This is the third. So if we raise the third by a half note, we create a SUS4 in the key of C sharp or D flat. Let's try the key of G. So we raise the third by a half note. So that is a G SUS4. Let's try key F. So this is a F major. We raise it by a half tone. So this is an F SUS4 chord. Let's try in the key of F sharp. So this is an F sharp major chord. If we raise the third by a half note, so that is an F sharp SUS4. The key of A. So if we raise the third by a half note, that is an A SUS4 chord. Which key have we not created? Let's try in the key of G sharp. G sharp, this is a G sharp major chord, so we raise the third by a half note. Which key? B flat. So we raise the third by a half note. Also need to train yourself on how to do inversions. So maybe I'll do a lesson on chords inversion, how to invert chords, and the formula that we use to invert chords. It's very easy. So try doing that. Try forming the the SUS4 chords in all the 12 keys, and I believe you'll make it. So God bless you so much. See you in the next lesson. Remember to subscribe if you are new to this channel for more tutorials. Thank you so much. See you in the next lesson.